Hey fellow travelers, this is just a quick video of a compilation of a couple videos and stuff, and I put it together to show you how well sand works, and this has worked for me up to about 6 below 0 weather. I mean, it's freezing hard, and I've never had a problem with this. A lot easier than chaff or wax dirt or anything like that. The method I use to make my bed, there's a good demonstration of it in my depression set video that's on my channel here. Also, I have channels on mink trapping and other things as well with my trap stabilizer that I invented. I got patented. It's called Springleaf. If you use it, if you see it, it's just the best thing on the market. I think it's going to make pretty much all other stabilizers obsolete. And just let me know what you think of it. If you want to order it, just email me at springleafstabilizers@outlook.com, and it's also on this picture that you got there. And just let me know if you want any, or let me know what you think, and please give my channel a like. It's helped me get this thing off the ground. I'm just starting out, so I guess we'll see you all on the trap line. It's coming up on the new season. Good luck, guys.
All right, this set right here was a set I made a while back when I first made these things, and it is. I came in here to clean it off of snow. I mean, we had cold weather. I mean, we had about 10 days to 2 weeks ago. We had some rain. Then it snowed, and it's been in the teens and 20s ever since. It's been really cold. I came to clean this, to check the set, and to clean it off and get it working, to make sure the snow was off of it and stuff. And I accidentally tripped it myself. This trap I tripped myself, but it just shows you how well the sand works. You know, it's just I haven't put any salt or anything on it. I'm just using sand. So I'll show you a couple other sets later. I'm going to remake this one, and then I'll show you. I'm going to take some water and I'm going to pour it on one of my sets, and then we're going to let it freeze for a day or two. I'm going to pull stakes in about 3 days. Well, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. It's Thanksgiving morning. I'm out here checking my traps. And I'm just wanting to show you how well the sand works and everything. Here's one of my sets this morning. It's fired, but look at the frost around it. The trap is fired. 2 weeks ago, we had some rain, and then the temperatures dropped to the teens and 20s for about 2 weeks, and we got some snow. And then in the last few days, it's been hitting the high 30s, and it's been hitting the teens at night, or the 20s at night. So it's been freezing off and on, cold, and holy cow, look at this right here. I just noticed this now. Something looks like I got it looks like coyote to me, but yeah, it looks like something's been working this set. I must have missed him. I guess I got an educated coyote, or maybe, I don't know, I thought maybe a deer did this, but usually I don't have misses like this with sand. I usually catch them because they don't rock or anything, but it shows you it's firing. I mean, it's thawing and freezing and thawing, and it froze hard and then thawed, and they're still firing, they're still operating. I missed my coyote, but I showed you how good this stuff works, and I don't have any salt or anything added, just sand. So, you know, you don't need wax dirt, you don't need hulls, you don't need anything like that. Just find a local gravel pit and some sand, and fill up a couple buckets and use that. That's what I do, and I've caught them in weather's been 6, 7, 8 below 0, and my trap's still fired. So give it a try. It's a lot less work and a lot less hassle. All right, so we're going to give the sand a big test. It's been thawing, and there's some snow. It's been thawing in the day and freezing at night. And here's this one set. It's got a little bit of this one really hasn't been there really hasn't been much action here. So I'm just going to take this jar, which would be, I don't know, 3 or 4 inches of water. It's about the size of a set. I'm just going to pour it over the set, and it'll freeze tonight. It's, like I said, about 2 weeks ago we got rain, and then it got snow, and then it dropped into the teens and 20s straight for about 2 weeks, and now it's in the high 30s and hitting in the 20s at night. So thawing and freezing, and that's always a problem. So let's see what this does. So I'm just going to pour it on here, and we'll see what happens. Now you can see already that it's just soaking right through. All right, tomorrow I'm gonna pull sets. We'll see if she fires. Here's the one I poured water on. There it is. Okay, I'm pulling traps. It's been about a month they were in here. We had hard freeze in the teens and 20s for 2 weeks, and now we are doing the freeze thaw every night, and so we're going to see how this works. There she goes. She fired. Okay, here's set 3. This is the one where I caught the other one in. This is the scent post set, the Ed Schneider type set. Right in here somewhere. There's that. There it is. There you go. Here's set 4. There you go. Here are traps 6 and 7. There's the first one. And here's the second one. Okay, here we have that walkthrough set that I made yesterday in the grass. That one of Ed Schneider's, that walkthrough set that I showed you yesterday. First night, got a nice young coyote here. Very first night, and I just want to show you this. Look at the catch, right across the paw. That's right across. Every catch I've ever made since I've been using sand is right like that, because it's so stable and fires so readily that it just catches them every time. And those 175s, I never had a problem with them. I love them. I won't use a bigger trap. There's no reason to, as far as I'm concerned, but everybody has their preferences. This is mine. Okay, I'll remake the set. I think I'm going to remake it the same way, and then we'll get along. Bye. Okay, here we go. Here's that set that I caught the coyote in, the trail set going between the 2 fields that I set yesterday. The Ed Schneider type from Kansas Trapline Products. Give them credit where credit is due. And the trap, I just fluffed up the grass around and made the trail defined again and remade it kind of the way it was before. And I found one of the coyote's turds here, so that's what I used, because hopefully her relatives will be back and smell it and get curious. So we'll see. It looks pretty good. It looks about the same as it did before, so it should work again. It's not all ripped up, so I didn't have to make it into a different kind of set. So let's see how it does. Got one in the first night, so it's a good set. Okay. All right, so here's another place. Here's the slough, the one that I was showing you before. And I know there's coyotes and stuff bedding down and hunting through here. Probably come down the edge of the slough, and then they come right and cut right through here. You can see a really well-defined trail here. It's down from the other one there by the tree. So I'm gonna set this too. I set another depression set. You can see I used a deer neck, and I want to show you close up there. You can see a little bit. I like to leave a little fur peeking out, just as a little bit of a eye candy, you know. And I block it off a lot. I know a lot of people don't, but I like to make sure they step where I want them, and it doesn't seem to bother it. So got a few clumps and stuff around, and then I just kind of spread it back, and then I put some sheep's wool up on a branch there with a good dose of Kavanaugh's call lure, what's it called, Gusto, and we'll see what happens. I used a deer neck for this, chunk of deer neck about, I don't know, about half the size of a basketball or so, you know, big chunk, 2 softball sizes maybe. But like I said, I like to use big bait. It seems to draw them in. I always seem to catch, if I got big bait and sets with small bait, you know, just lures and stuff like normally, I always catch them on the big bait. So that's what I like to use. Okay, here's the finished set. And you can see that, okay, right here, you know, there's where the deer is in that little hole there. My trap is about right there. You see where the corn cobs is, just ahead of that. And then you notice the catch circle. Can't really tell it because I blended it all in. I scraped from the outside in, and I just kind of wanted to blend it in. Because one thing that I learned from Ed Schneider is that, you know, if you disturb something, if you disturb a long distance, a long way of it, it doesn't spook the coyotes. But if you have a defined thing, they don't like to cross the line. So you blur out the trap circle and just kind of rip the area up or rip in towards it, and they no longer have a defined circle. They come back, I think. At least I've always never had a problem making double catches after catch. I never had any of them refuse to enter the trap circle for me. But you know, even in snow, I've seen the tracks. So I think blurring out the trap circle and just, you know, making it wider and not a defined line keeps the coyotes, you know, will get the coyotes to come in again. They just don't like to cross defined lines, you know, they don't like defined things.